Virginia veterans, wife and husband were shot and killed in cold blood right outside their home. And tonight, a big break. Police say the two men who killed them are behind bars. Good evening, I'm Leslie Foster. A lot has happened since I saw you here last night. The accused killers are now off the streets, but police are still trying to figure out why this even happened in the first place. Tom Dempsey tells us police think the suspects know a relative of the victims.
This shooting all took place in the front yard of this home here in Springfield on Wednesday morning, with Thursday bringing an intense search for two suspects, with one of them arrested in Lorton, Virginia. The other occurred almost 10 miles away near this intersection of Alexandria. Police say the arrests came after they received many tips from the public.
What a tragedy. A preventable tragedy.
Following a double murder this week that led to two Army veterans dying in their front yard, on Thursday, a search escalated to find the suspects who killed Edward and Brenda McDaniel.
Described by friends and relatives as the rock of the McDaniel family, and his beloved wife described by her friends and family as a loving mother, sister, and wife.
Investigators focused on finding a car similar to this one, which authorities say got spotted outside a business in Lorton on Thursday morning. Police rushed to the area, arresting 19-year-old D'Angelo Strand in connection to the case. A few hours later, police say they captured 20-year-old Ronnie Marshall after spotting him in Alexandria. Investigators believe the shooting is connected to a burglary at the same home on Monday, with the two suspects arrested. Also, police say allegedly co-workers of a relative of the victims. Police say the motive for the shooting still remains unknown, with the crime bringing senseless tragedy for a family.
We've lost two brave, dedicated, lifelong servants to our country.
Tom Dempsey, WUSA 9.